Alright, welcome back everybody to an episode. Alright, welcome back everybody to an episode of. Alright, welcome back everybody to an episode of City Skylines. So I was looking over here and noticed that they are complaining about garbage, right? Yeah, they're complaining about garbage, but also security as well. So, what I was thinking is we can just maybe put like a small little security office over here. I think I have like we have something like this that could possibly work. Yeah, that kind of works. Just, kind of like a campus, high school campus security office, I guess. Where would we put it though? I guess that's a good question. I was thinking maybe just back here. It doesn't really need to be anything major. I mean, it'd probably be better to be closer to the campus as possible, just to be ready for anything that are going on. But there'll be the little, there can be like 2 officers that can work in there, and take care of whatever's going on with the school. But whatever's going on with the school right now, it's not that great. I need to work on these too, but. We probably need to work on this interchange here shortly, but I would like to just kind of work on expanding the city out a little bit more. What I was thinking... Oh yeah, we're going to do this as well, but what I was thinking is I was going to try and get a harbor in here, but I really don't know... I don't really know if I want it off of this road, but this road would kind of make sense. And that road can just kind of end over here. And maybe it can come into the harbor and then... loop back, or not even loop back, just kind of go off into some parking or something, because the harbor is usually not that busy. So yeah, I think that's something that we're going to work on, but I do like how this area is turning out. It's looking very good. Alright, so I guess we could just start working on expanding this area out a little bit. Kind of going towards this railroad track wouldn't be too bad of something going on. I'd kind of like to keep things off of this road for a little bit. I think that would actually look pretty good. If we can keep it like a highway for a little bit, that'd be even better. It's gonna run. It look pretty good running along this train track. So what I'm thinking is that okay, so it comes through here, so it'll come along this road as well. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll just do something where just this way curves off, and then it comes along this road, comes along this road, comes along here, and then it actually just goes back onto here. You don't have to leave town that way, or maybe it can just all come in. Maybe we can have it come on and then leave town that way, so it's just kind of forces it so trains don't kind of cross over each other and whatnot, because this is a one-way track. So yeah, I think actually I want to work on that a little bit, because I think a train station would be pretty nice in this area. I just don't know exactly how to go about it, but I have an idea. So let's extend this road out pretty far. It's gonna be should it be a straight road, or should it curve a little bit? It's been straight for most of the city. I almost kind of want to curve it a little bit. Should we though, is the question. I think I'll just do that for now, and then we'll worry about it when we get there. Alright, so if we do, so maybe I'm thinking that maybe the train station will be up over here somewhere, so I'm thinking it'll be off the road a little bit, and then we'll do some parking in the front and whatnot. So let's see if we do, if we click on the right thing here and we just drag. Do we want it to come off of the one? Do we want it to connect in here? It's gonna break up the grid a little bit, which is gonna be nice, but I don't know if I want it to connect into one of these roads. Yeah, let's have it connect into one of these roads. So I'm gonna do this for now. Alright, and then we're going to, should we have a bypass, or should we? I think this is going to mainly be for passenger cars, so I don't really think we need a bypass line per se. So I think we'll be okay there, because it's already bypassing as it is. Alright, so now the question is, what train station do we want? We don't really need a 4-track. This is elevated. We don't really need that. That actually attaches to the road. That's nice. We don't need anything too extreme. What do we want? That one goes over. See, we don't really need it to go up and over, really, to be honest with you. We could probably just get away with doing a, well, that's a 2... Whoa, that's too big, I think. We don't really need anything that major, do we? I don't think so. Maybe like a 2-track. Even just a 1-track. What does this thing look like? Let's see. It looks pretty cool. I don't really actually like how that looks too much. I don't know. Not sure why I downloaded it. I honestly don't really care for how much that or what that looked like, so I don't know. I think that's a 4-track or a 3-track. That's a 4-track, yeah. We don't really need a 4-track station over here. Here's the default game one, I believe. We got a rural station that we can use. I'm kind of thinking that one's 2. I kind of like that. It's very simple, right? Yeah, it's very simple. I like that actually. It kind of fits the small town a little bit. You know, it's for the most part very simple. Is that an elevator? I guess it. No, no, I don't know. I guess it's like a phone booth or something. I don't see many of those nowadays. And then it could just come down. Okay, I like that. So let's do that. So let's kind of figure out how far off of this road do we want? I'm thinking right about there. So let's do this. We may not even need those big roads. Yeah, let's do we want to? I really don't want people parking on the side of these roads, to be fully honest. We could just do 1-lane, one-way roads. Actually, I kind of like that idea. And then we could do just like a nice little square. Let's see here. How much space does that take up? Not that much. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I kind of wonder if that's too far up, too. Maybe just a little bit lower. Let's go into... Let's do the one-way alley roads. Let's go to here instead. So let's delete those. Yeah, because I really don't want people parking on the side of those roads either. And then we could maybe kind of... We could probably do some nice curve if we really wanted to. Or we could just do some 90 degrees to fit the parking lots in there, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. Let's take a look here. We don't need a huge parking lot on these. But we do need a little bit of parking would be good. We don't really need a parking garage, of course. Maybe like one of the big ones. Maybe a couple of these along the top here. And then that would be it. So maybe we can do like... We want them next to each other? Do we want to split them apart? And then we can do some interesting stuff in the middle. I think we can do that just to kind of get prepared for the amount of parking that we may need. And then I think we're going to move that over a little bit as we kind of find where this next road's going to come. I don't think it's going to go there. It's going to go right next to it here. That's not going to line up, which is actually going to be alright because I think that's going to look pretty good. Because I'm still going to make it, I think I'm still going to make it line up. So we're going to do that. This guy needs to change though. Alright, so the parking lots are actually probably going to move if I don't just destroy everything. Alright, so we'll do that, and we'll move these guys hopefully over. I think I'm going to have to remove some. Does that look alright? It looks alright, but I don't like this gap here. We can seriously get rid of that if we really wanted to. Or we could put some trees in there. Actually, we might put some trees in there. I think that might look alright. Yeah, let's just bet on putting some trees in there. Why not? Alright, so let's grab this, and let's cut this guy back as far as we can get. So that would mean... Oh, seriously? Doing it to there. Just to give me some extra room. And... we could... No, let's connect it up. Well, these neighbors are probably not going to be having very much fun with a train station being built in their backyard, I could imagine. Okay, so you're going to overdo that. Alright. And you're not going to let me connect up into here. That's great. Okay. Let's try this again. It's the exact same thing. I didn't even mean to do that. I just clicked. I was messing around with it. We could turn snapping off and see what we get from there. Yeah, that works. That works pretty well. And then what we could actually do there, that actually looks really narrow. That's crazy. Is we could, well, these guys don't allow parking, right? I almost want to make it 2 lanes all the way through, but we don't really have a need for it. Let's just do 2 lanes here at the end for turn lanes and whatnot. And then it will allow for some crossings and whatnot. And then we'll also put a crossing, where it's this guy right here, like right there. Perfect. Yeah, let's put one there. And then maybe one here. Let's move that over just a little bit. So I think it's there. So let's move it over there. Yeah, that looks way better. And then we may do, I think we'll just fill this in with some stuff, with probably some dirt and trees and whatnot. I'll probably do that off camera. I was thinking of maybe putting some businesses along here. Probably should expand this road out though, because this curve is going to be messed up by doing that. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that one. Alright, well, let's destroy some homes. I mean, they're all pretty well destroyed already with the train coming through. That still worked out fairly well. I want to make that look better. That doesn't look as good as it could. Alright, so we will go back and fix those up because they're probably going to be driving down the middle here. But, let's see. We could, you know, either do like a sharper curve, like a, you know, almost 90 degree, but I don't really want to do that, but it doesn't really look good the other way either. Alright, so let's grab this guy from the beginning so that we know what we're getting into. So if we do snapping and then we do no snapping, yeah, it also looks a lot different because this is a lot wider road as well. But that looks better. It's still not perfect, but it looks alright. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a stop like there. We don't really need one there, but we will do a stop sign there. And then we can do the lane. Oops, this one. And at least get these guys going where they need so they don't just start turning wherever. That could almost be... okay, well, we may have to change that up. In fact, we don't have anything zoned over here, so let's actually do that. So we'll come down the middle right here, and we'll do... is something new? No, it's not. We'll do this right here, and then we'll remove the traffic light here. I didn't turn on the Roads United mod again. Oh well. Alright, so that'll turn there. Let's go back to the lane tool here. Okay, so what I'm thinking, that's a two-way road. That is a two-way road. Alright, let's fix that. There we go, that's better. Alright, I like how the arrows still stick around, but the textures don't. I have to reload the textures every single time. That's always fun. Alright, so if we do a lane... and then, do we want a dedicated right? I think so. Well, you know, there shouldn't be too many people going straight. And I mean, it's not like they can turn right on red anyways. I mean, that's usually why they do a dedicated right, is because, you know, that gets traffic flowing because they can actually make a right on red. But I think that'll work. So we do that at the very least. Oh, what's with this building here? What is with... oh, because I had the thing on, I bet. The anarchy stuff, and it didn't delete that one. Alright. Well, these guys kind of zoned out good. I think they'll be okay. We'll see. Kind of putting a lot of stress on this area, but, you know, oh well. Okay, so... I actually kind of like that. We could almost over-curve that a little bit more. Let's see here. So we'll have, so we could have these guys come in here and then exit over here, or come in here and exit up over here. Either way, it's going to be going over a road in some way or form, so it's going to be a little frustrating. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We can kind of get, if we go into our one-way rail, yes, we are going to do one-way, but we are going to split it off. Yeah, we're going to do one-way rail. Oh yeah, I got that guy. Okay, so we have the single one-way rail. We have the single two-way. Wait, what? Oh, single two-way rail. I was like, wait, what? But no, two-way. Okay. I just saw two in it. You know, my brain was like, that's not two. Let's make that So how does that look? Actually looks pretty good. I like that. And then it can kind of maybe straight off of there. And then as it's crossing over the road, it can then start curving. But I want to kind of follow this road a little bit. So to do that, we do an upgrade real quick. And then we grab the tracks, but we get that out of the way. So we grab the tracks, and then we do straight along like that. Actually, no, that's what I want to do too. Because train tracks are usually raised up, at least where I've always been from. So if we just do, I think I was going by 4 over there. I just wish I could make it look a little bit better, but oh well. So that'll be that. I don't know how close we need to get this. Let's see what this will look like. No, that's too much. I don't want it to be like a extremely sharp, sudden curve, but I don't want it to look too bad. We could almost start curving that up a little bit, which I think might be better looking at it now. So kind of curving just about as much as we can. That actually, yeah, that looks pretty good. This area is probably going to be a nightmare for traffic, but luckily, actually, no, this should be pretty well the end of the road. I don't think there's really going to be an interchange here, so I don't know. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be. Hopefully not, anyways. Alright, so do we want to... We can come just... let's change that road before I forget. I'm all over the place right now, aren't I? Alright, so let's change that road before I get too far, and then we'll go to... where do I want to go? Oh, I'm in the wrong section. I was like, what am I looking for again? Yes, that's what you're looking for. Okay, so let's do that a little bit farther, and then I'm thinking that we'll do a nice, easy curve into the stations over here. Maybe even just a little bit more. Like something like this. We can kind of get down to the middle of these guys. It doesn't even really have to be. Alright, and I'm thinking maybe at this point it will be changed to a 2-lane track. This is a 2-lane, that's a 2-lane one-way. The 2-lane one-way is still way over here. Somewhere over here. Here it is. Okay, so if we do 2 splits, can we get away with that? Yes, we can. So if we do that, that just doesn't look like a good thing there. And then we do some 2-lane track just to, you know, provide some passing room and everything. I'm almost wondering if we should offer... I think that should actually be pretty good. And this is going to be pretty well one-way as it is. We almost should just one-way it. But we could have trains coming in the other direction as well, so I'm not going to kind of force their direction there. Okay, so we got that. What do we do here? Do we keep it like it is, or do we change it up? What do we do? You know, I kind of like that. Actually looks pretty good. Let's go with that. So let's do that. Let's see how this will look. Wow, that actually looks really good. That actually worked out pretty well. And maybe as it straightens out is when it should, the track change should come in. I don't know, it just seems like a bad idea to have something like that right at the track change. You know, or right at the curve, you know, to have the tracks merge together. I don't know. Just sounds like disaster about to happen. Okay, so this one goes on, where's it? Yeah, it goes on this way, okay. So then this one's going to go on that way, okay. And it's going to follow this track right along here. Oh, that's a lot slower. I thought that'd be quicker. Nope. Well, scrolling with the mouse is always quicker. Alright, so single 2-way. So let's go straight across more. We'll just follow this track. I don't think it's up above anymore, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, and then I think we'll do a nice sweeping curve. I don't know how this road's going to handle that, but, you know, we don't really have a need for that road too much right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Nice sweeping curve, which is good. So yeah, that looks pretty good. So we'll have that. I mean, we could, if we really wanted to, do a full interchange here. We could do it over here, but I'm gonna do it for now. We'll see how the train track, you know, how the trains handle it. That's good. Okay, and that's good. Wow, what a good spot. So we officially now have train capacity in our cities, which is good. The next thing I want to add is the capability for freight. Not freight. Harbor. We already have plenty of freight in our city. For harbor. How are these guys handling that new police station? They're still complaining about crime. I don't know what the deal is. Is it these one-way roads, or is it... Oh, did I not allow... I allowed SOS vehicles onto there. Oh, but I did not... Okay. Okay, I'm seeing a problem. I'm seeing the problem here. Because I did allow SOS vehicles, but I did not allow a path onto there, so they're just not going to get onto there. So, I think we can make, yeah, we can make an entrance back here. I think it'll look alright. It'll be away a little bit. So we'll do that. So that'll be for emergency vehicles. And we'll do the same over here. I wish I could, I can actually change the arrows. Actually, I can. Allow me to. Okay, so we'll do that. So we'll do, where is it? Change lane arrows. There we go. So we can just go... Okay, apparently not. Alright. Never mind. I was really hoping that that was going to work. But, oh well. I did have, like, trees and stuff lined up here, but, like, after I saved it and came back, like, this patch was missing, and then, like, I think this whole side was missing at one point, and I put it back. But it never really recovered again, so... I don't think I can really just select a tree and copy it, so I have to see what to do there. What are they parking there for? Like, what actually is over here for them to park? I don't understand. Okay. You know, there's just times you can't try to understand this game. It just won't work. Wow, these parking lots are getting full. Do you see that? I mean, we still got two more and this little bit here, but like those two parking lots are pretty full. I have a feeling it's probably for some of these guys, these houses over here. Oh well. Alright, so this road is pretty well widened out. This road's all widened out. It does narrow down a little bit in here and turn into a narrow 2-lane, but you know, that's okay. You know, that actually looks pretty legit. I kind of wish we could get better transitions, but oh well. Alright, so that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how this area is turning out. This transition actually looked quite good. So they split off and they can get into the station. Do we have any passengers, any takers so far? No. Do we have any traffic coming through here? No. I'm sure it'll happen here shortly. We don't really have any Wow, actually, I think we do. But we don't really have any touristy stuff over here yet, so maybe that's part of the reason. I was thinking of maybe putting down maybe like the major, the minor league baseball stadium. I don't know. It's not the one you get in the game. Well, is there one you get in the game, or is that a mod too? I can't keep track, but I was thinking of maybe putting that over here, so like doing housing and then having like a nice baseball field on this narrowing part here. I think that would actually look pretty good. So we might do that, and it's just outside of downtown. It'll be right next to the river, and that way when the river floods, you know, it causes a lot of damage. But you know, it's all about the beauty, right? Alright. This road's doing good. I have a feeling that this clover leaf is not going to last much longer for us. It's actually doing a lot better than I had expected, but yeah, look at that. Just pretty much traffic comes to a stop whenever anybody tries to merge. This is doing pretty good though, even though they come down to a single lane over here. There's just so much more traffic coming this way that works pretty well. And this works out pretty well as well. A lot of traffic coming through the shopping center, but that's kind of what I expected. That's kind of what I built it for. I still didn't build it good enough for that, but you know, we tried. Should we work on this neighborhood? No, I want to work on building the city out a little bit more. So, what we're gonna put over here? We could do more housing, right? Or we guess we could do an apartment complex, because we did one over somewhere around here, right? It's like, yeah, right off the freeway. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, nope. Oh, it was up over here. Perfect. Okay. So we could do that. I don't know. I don't know. It's getting used. It's getting used a fair amount. That's good. That's good. All right. Oh, that's the one that breaks down. I was like, wait, what? Did I miss a merge lane there? No. No, you did not. Okay. We could just build the houses up along here too, but this seems like a pretty good area for an apartment complex. I might leave that open just for a little bit. But let's go and do a little bit of an expansion over here. Well, snapping is not turned on. So build out the city a little bit more. Maybe we can get some more offices and industry and what else in here. We need to pay attention. So this road here is going to be the major road. You know what we should do just to mark it is do maybe even this upgrade. Should we just do that all the way around just for now until we're ready? No, I'm not going to. No. Just there and there for now. Alright, so they'll destroy some more homes. What do we had like 2 of the same homes over here. Alright, and then these guys will be knocked back, and this will be pushed back as well. Not that far, jeez. So that'll kind of mark these guys. They've impending doom over here. They know what's about to happen to their neighborhood over here. Oh well. It's like, you know that the city's expanding your way, and you know that you're living off what's going to become a major road. I mean, what do you do? I mean, would you even buy the house in the first place? I don't know. I think the next, is that the next road? Well, that could be the next road. It kind of looks like the next road because we don't really have any more. It's just the diagonal of this freeway is just killing it. And it clearly looks like the city was built around the freeway. I'm going to say that right now. Like, there's some parts where it's like, oh, okay, but like this road, like some of these, like if the city was really built in this direction, this road would be coming right through here. Actually, it almost lines up perfectly with that. I wonder if we could do something like that. That could actually make the city look really good, but that's going to be a huge pain to do. And a lot of devastation is going to go on too. I don't know. I don't know if we should do that. That's actually that actually would look pretty good though, I think. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that idea. I don't know. I might have to do it off camera and maybe do a time lapse. I'm not sure yet. That would definitely make the city look a lot more, you know, built around the freeway than that'd make the city look a lot more with the freeway built around it rather than it built around the freeway. I guess if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. Alright. So we got these guys coming in. Got a lot of roads. Again, I wish we could do the whole drag through thing, but oh well. It works. It's just a little bit more boring like this. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. There we go. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty well gridded up for now, but it will change up as we kind of get out of the city, and it already has a little bit. I think it looks really good. I think we're going to kind of continue this. You know, I like how this area turned out, you know, and I think we're going to kind of continue this kind of look for a little while as we kind of got, you know, chaos a little bit, but it actually gives it kind of a unique character, kind of unique look, and I do like that. So I don't know, should we build, I was almost wondering if we should build like maybe some commercial in here, like trying to, or even some warehouses in here, as it's just kind of in between all the railroad tracks. I was also thinking maybe building like a little bit of a nature park, like a huge park over here that kind of interconnects, because I would like to do maybe a path that comes along the river here, at least on one side, kind of all down through the river, all through downtown. I think that would be pretty cool, but I'd like to build up the areas a little first, so I don't really have to build the areas around those. That would be good. But I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking, you know, either maybe a little bit more of an office park, or maybe do a little bit of an industry area that's, or like a warehouse area that's kind of in between all these tracks that might look a little bit better than what we're getting now. We're actually approaching where the freeway is going to be coming through, because I think, is it going to come on which side of the railroad track? Is it going to come along this side? I haven't really decided. Like, I keep looking back. I think it might come along here and then come over here. There's going to be a lot of bridging, a lot of work. That's all I can say. If we come across here first, it's not going to be as big of a deal. I don't know. I really don't know. So we're going to do that. We're going to come up to here. And let's go and come over a little bit more. And then, oops. Messed that one up. And I messed that one up too. Look at that. It's just such a mess up right now. Alright, so if we do that, so then we'll bring the roads across. And that'll give us a fair good chunk of new people. But I really do like how this this looks here. I really do. I think it looks really good, and I hope it'll work out pretty well. So I think I'm gonna go and end the episode there. If you guys like the series, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and check out all the other videos I do on this channel. And as always, thanks for watching.